Hi, my name is Andy, and this is my This I Believe speech. I believe that I am beautiful, and I believe that you should believe that you are beautiful too. And I believe that one of the most important things that we can all learn is to see our own individual beauty. Uh, this is, in my opinion, a way to liberation from the oppressive structures that we all, unfortunately, live under. This is not only a healthier way to live for yourself, but it's better for everyone in the long run. The way that we feel about ourselves directly impacts the way that we interact with those around us, which ripples and becomes the way that we impact the world. And some of the people who reap the most havoc on the world around them are people who are struggling internally and who harbor a lot of self-hatred and don't see their own self-worth. We need more people that understand their own value. People that are so sure of the beauty of their own existence that they cannot help but inspire those around them to search for positive traits within themselves too. I am secure in the fact, yes, a fact, that I am beautiful on the inside and the outside. I have a great fashion sense when I want to, and the quirkiness of my character only adds more creativity to how I express myself when I dress up or when I'm just hanging around. I have expressive eyes, and the color of my hair is beautiful. I have strawberry blonde hair, which I've always been proud of. And the weight I have gained over the past year or so has only made me have a stronger glow and mirrors the growth that I've made in becoming a woman on the inside too. I also have strangely, oddly pretty hands, and I could be a hand model. Besides that, I'm also one of the most empathetic and thoughtful people I have ever gotten to know. I am smart, and I don't always get straight A's or anything, but I have a quick wit and really, really good critical thinking skills and problem solving skills, which could be seen as me overthinking, but I think I just am really great at critical thought. I was not always the type of person that believed any of the things I just said, or even the type of person that would allow myself to say those things. Since I was as young as I can remember, I had body image issues and disordered eating, which manifested itself into a full-blown eating disorder that swallowed up my self-worth, my ideas about myself, and inhibited me from taking care of myself and making any real connections with the people around me for the whole time I was a teenager. It took a ton for me to learn how not to treat myself so poorly. Part of that is conditioning, where even if you or I aren't thinking those positive self-affirmations at that very moment, you still force yourself to say them out loud in the mirror or to others, or just thinking them and engage in self-care activities. Eventually, I really think that positivity becomes more natural, and your first instinct isn't to tear yourself down. And I have found that through this, I have become a more positive person as well. I radiate more light in social situations and behave authentically, no longer micromanaging my own every movement, for the most part. I don't resent others, such as my friends or my family, for their successes or good fortune, even subconsciously, because I recognize that I can make my own successes. Part of unlearning self-deprecation is removing yourself from the framework that you have been taught the frameworks that you have been taught contain beautiful or feminine or whatever it is that you feel that you lack. In our society, we are brought up to see thin, binary, and Eurocentric features as desirable. Taking a step back to look at the bigger picture makes you really comprehend how arbitrary those frameworks are. As long as you are moving towards a version of yourself that satisfies you without hurting anyone else, you are doing great. It can make this more apparent if you try to recall all the things you find beautiful about your mom, your friend, a teacher, or whoever. These things are not based on hierarchies or hegemonies, but simply the way that they are thoughtful towards you or the way their eyes crinkle when they smile. I think with COVID and everyone having more alone time, this is time to self-reflect and learn how to approach ourselves with kindness.